morning, Quadcopter 101, and today what I got for you today is the WLToys A979-2. It's the Dash 2 version, also known as the powerful car. This is actually a good looking little car. What alerted me to it, or made me interested in, are these tires. These really gripping tires. You know, these are for going through mud. I don't know if they're made for going through mud or not, but they look like it, or sand. And I drive a lot out here in the sand, so this should have a heck of a lot of grip. And I might be driving through the manure later on here to see if it can do any hill climbing. So because it's supposedly a crawler too, but it's supposed to also have 45 km/h drive time or speed on it. So I'm really interested in that. Now this is a 118 scale car. It's 4-wheel drive, and again 45 km/h predicted range. It's a buggy crawler, but it also is a high-speed buggy crawler. It has a 390 motor in it to provide power, which is sufficient size. You know, it's not super large, but it's a good size motor. You can see it right in there. In fact, I'll pop the top here shortly. And 7.4 volt, 1000 mAh battery. With that in mind, let's take off the top so you can't see these things that I'm talking about here. Now, to do such, don't leave the pins in the front on, because this front end here is also stuck to this plastic pieces here, so it's not easy to take off from the front, but you can lift up the back to gain access to the interior. Let me put these down so I don't lose them here. Put them in that box there, and you lift up the back like so. So there's that motor, 390 motor. We do have an on-off switch inside here in front of the battery right there. There's that 1100 mAh 7.4 volt battery there. Other things on here, you know, proportional steering, of course. Seems to be well built, although this is plastic up front. I can see this breaking. But since this is all one molded piece here, it should be somewhat resistant to impact. So let's go for a drive of this thing, actually. Quit talking about it and see how it performs. So hope you enjoy this drive. Okay, turning on power to this thing, which is that way, or is it that way? Well, let's try that way first. Turning on the transmitter. Now these are steering trim buttons, and these are throttle trim buttons, and forward, or steering, and forward and backward, and obviously I did not turn it on. So let's turn it on now. Pointing the switch the other direction. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I got it bound to the transmitter now. I got power now. I was worried I killed the battery. I don't know why it wouldn't start there, but now it's working fine. We're going to keep it up close so you can see it first. And it likes to kick up dirt. Oh, already I hear. Okay, it doesn't like that dirt. You'd think it would like dirt, but I can hear it. Hear that? Hear that? So this doesn't seem to like sand. Let's try it again. So I'm gonna be careful kicking up the dirt. Let's see at 45 km/h. Okay, we need some steering trim. Turning it my way. Which way? We need to steer to the left. Steering trim is here. Okay, that seems to be good there. Well, it is fast, I'll give you that. But I'm not going to kick up dirt with it, because it didn't seem to like that. Okay. Bouncy little buggy. Very, very bouncy. But it sounds like it's picking up the dirt again. Hear that? That's fun. Definitely a fast buggy. Definitely a fast buggy. Yeah, I know people like these WLToys A900 models because they're fast, and so is this one. Okay, let's see if I can actually get it to jump something. There's a hill here. Let's go down to the bottom of the hill and see how fast it comes up this hill. Turning it. Not enough to jump it. Let's go drive it around the area here. See if we can find a place to jump it. Bringing it in closer so you can see it. Oh, 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 ow, ow. Did it like that at all? Hit that rock, that big boulder there. Okay, I hear that noise. I know it's sand getting inside there, these joints here, these bearings, but that got it out of there. Going through this field here. I get a kick out of cars, especially when they're fast, like this one. This one is definitely fast. Probably meant more for on the streets, not in the dirt, because of the way I hear that sand getting into those inside the car. That grinding noise that you hear. The 979-2, it definitely is powerful. There's a lip. I think I can get it to jump. Oh, did I go out of range? Can't be. It's drive time. Might be. Getting closer to it. Let's turn the transmitter off and on again. Well, it stopped itself there. That might have been its drive time, folks. I got a light there, so let's rebind it. Turning it off. Turn that switch back on again. There we go. Okay, what was I going to jump? I don't see anything here. There's a skate park. Well, it's starting to get a little bit sluggish now. So I got to feel that little 1100 milliampere hour battery is about had it. So we're going to call it quits here and assume that's its drive time, because that's a relatively small battery and I don't want to kill it. So that's the A979-2 from WLToys. Very fast car, very fast indeed. One issue though, I did get sand and something in there, and you hear that. It seems to have gotten out of there. It's not in there now, but that always concerns me when I hear sand getting in there, which, if you don't want to drive in sandy areas, you got to try. I like to drive in sandy areas. That's why it concerns me. So I hope you enjoyed this drive. This would be great on streets, though. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.